So you get like da 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 da. So it's kind of like that breathing effect. I first heard it on the Above and Beyond album,
Da-da.
Sun and Moon, and that's when I figured out.
Excuse me, do you know how to make that reverb effect? Which one? Yeah, that one. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Effect on doing it with a compressor. You sidechain the lead to. So Brooks does it a different way. He uses the.
Now let's see if I'm gonna be able to play it. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Making the computer take a poop. Let's start a new project then. I'm waiting for the new MacBook to come out, the 2021 Mac, because I was gonna get my 2020, the M1 MacBook Pro, but then they announced that the new 2021 MacBook Pro is gonna come out, and it's gonna be a little better than 2020. So if I'm gonna spend that kind of money, might as well just wait for the better one. That being the case, I guess I'm gonna start a new project. So we starting with this is a B flat minor. Yeah. So now we can extend it. We can loop. Haha. Yeah, it's looking real fine, buddy. Focus. Who is here? So future bounce. So let's do my little trick. So let's say I want to start on my first, which is A sharp. So I duplicate the octave, I bring it down, and then I do my third, and I do the same, but up an octave. And for some reason, that makes it sound 100 times better. So the first doesn't sound very good, so let's move it up. I think that's a diminished. Yep. Okay. So we could dun 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 dun. Or shorten it. So we can bring. Nah, sounds too happy. For being a minor chord, it sounded too happy. I want it to be sad and depressing. So right now we're playing my bass, or my root, I think it's called, my third, and now if I have my fifth, sounds okay. Seventh, ninth. So that's 1, 3, 5, 7th. 1, 3, 5, 7th. Oh yeah. So that was my first. So that's my roots. That sounds okay. Okay. Yeah, that's sometimes how I come up with melodies, by singing along. Dun 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 dun. Now this following part, we could extend the bass. Okay, so that was process number 1, starting from the chord progression and writing the melody second. So now we can do the opposite. Let's come up with a little melody, and then we can write a chord progression. Simple and easy enough. With the chords coming. So I'm assuming I'm playing that F as my third note on my chord progression. That could be my third or my fifth or my seventh. So now if I play, let's assume it's my third. So it'll be my first, third, fifth. Sounds okay. So now let's play as a fifth, seventh, dun, dun. Alright, so now we can do my little trick. Get rid of my fifths. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. So now we can duplicate my third and my bass. Up, down. Just copy and paste. Okay. And now I'm just playing my first and my third. That's it. No fifth, no sevenths. I'm going to add a fifth. That sounds pretty good. Oh, I know what I'm missing. So for some reason, if you lower the velocity of the notes to 60-ish, it sounds way better. Like softer sound, it sounds better. 3, 2, 1. Now we can start adding some rhythm. Bam, bam. So down with this little MIDI clip, and we can start making it bouncy enough, you know? Too loud. Too damn loud. Nah, it's too loud. So let's go to bass. Okay, so now I could start separating my bass from my melodies. So I'm not gonna get rid of the melody completely. I'm just gonna turn it off. So 0, 0, 0. So now we got this simple plugin. No bad, but it doesn't fit the melody. So let's go for something. Alright, let's make it bouncy. Let's start making it bounciness. I keep saying that, I don't even know if that's the proper term. Do I care? Probably not. Anyway, so let's get rid of the melody. Yeah, turn you back on. Goodbye. 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 Bam. Alright, so now let's get some rhythm. And because this synth is not going to be my subs or my low bass, you just get rid of the lower melody notes. So because the high cut makes the whole sound change quite drastically, I could link it into an envelope and make it plucky, such as I forgot to get chat back on. Good enough for now. So now another little trick that I've been noticing recently is you and your damn tricks. It's just to draw this filter. And what do you mean by draw this filter? I mean by literally shaping the sound with the filter by drawing the envelope, if that makes any sense. Because see, it does not make any sense to me. Or I can go quiet and then bring it up only on this section. Break. I think the decay should be way higher, like 55. So whenever it just gets quiet, it's not going to completely drop. You keep a certain amount of reverb on.
Together, so
Sorry,
every
people.
time the sound plays, this plugin notices it, and because it's linked to the reverb, it's gonna react to each other. So
That's the reverb thing that I was talking about.
Fourth thing, guys, is the W and W effect, or the Brooks effect now. So that's the act of having a reverb that gets reduced when the lead hits and then gets let go when the lead is gone. So you get like da-da, da-da. So it's kind of like that breathing effect. I first heard it on the Above and Beyond album,
Da-da.
Sun and Moon, and that's when I figured out how to do it. I made a tutorial called the WWM.
Excuse me, do you know how to make that reverb effect? Which one? Yeah, that one. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Effect on doing it with a compressor. You sidechain the lead to. So Brooks does it a different way. He uses the P controller, and whenever the lead hits that P controller, then pretty much the reverb on the reverb, the wet goes down, and when the lead is not hitting that P controller, the reverb is allowed to let go. So he talks about it in that video, and I hope that now everyone that was asking how to do it, they know how to